Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and those in between, a warm welcome to you. This video is about the most popular and busiest pilgrimage place in the world. With little money and without contacts, this video shows you how to reach there just with little effort, bhakti yoga, and a speck of spiritual quest. 1. Your journey begins in Tirupati, the gateway to the revered site in the Indian subcontinent. Nestled in the South Indian state of Andhra Pradesh, this town welcomes millions of devotees every day and every year. Connected by road, rail, and air, Tirupati is easy to reach. From Tirupati, the divine hills of Tirumala rise into view. 2. Tucked in the hills is the majestic temple of Lord Sri Venkateswara Swami. Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanams or TTD manages Lord Venkateswara Swami temple in Tirumala Hills and many others. With nearly 16,000 staff, TTD manages not only the world's richest temple, valued at over 3 trillion rupees, but also the smooth flow of millions of pilgrims. In Tirupati, our first task is to get the Sarva Darshanam token. Free tokens are issued on a first come, first served basis for darshan. At 2 p.m., my colleague Venkaya Naidu and I stand in the queue at Bhudevi complex near Alipiri in Tirupati. The line moves slowly. At times, it doesn't move at all.
I am waiting in the queue now, and there are pilgrims like me, ahead of me, beside me, behind me, and everywhere. And we don't know how much time it takes.
After nearly 3 hours and after being photographed, I receive my token for darshan time. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. The vicinity of Bhudevi complex has parking, hotels to eat, and a toilet which is fronted by a huge cotton tree. 3. Buses move from Tirupati to Tirumala every 2 minutes, carrying pilgrims through the winding ghat roads. But between 12 a.m. and 3 a.m., traffic pauses, leaving the Seshachalam hills in the eastern Ghats wrapped in silence, except for the beasts to be on the prowl. 4. Next day in the evening, we begin the ascent to Tirumala, about an hour's journey. At Alipiri, all passengers must step down for luggage scanning. I paused to drink the cool water offered by TTD before boarding again. 5. Once in Tirumala, pilgrims may go straight to the Vaikuntham queue complex or stay overnight in free, clean dormitories and family chowdhuries. Electricity and water are provided at no cost. Simple comforts for a sacred journey. For many devotees, the next step is tonsuring, offering one's hair to the Lord. In Hindu worship, devotion takes many forms: having darshan of the deity, receiving prasadam, offering flowers, lighting incense or camphor, presenting water, offering food, and sometimes surrendering one's hair on the head. The belief is profound. The divine presence here is alive. 6. As you enter the Vaikuntham queue complex, time seems to pause. Hours may pass, sometimes an entire day. But TTD ensures that no pilgrim is left unattended. Simple meals like sambar rice, milk, and constant access to water keep the journey or the waiting comfortable. Before entering the inner temple path, all mobile phones must be deposited, free of charge. This is where silence begins, where reflection starts, where Bhakti Yoga takes a form. And then you hear it, soft at first, then rising like a wave. Voices Govinda calling out in hope, devotion, healing, and surrender. Govinda! The walk from the Q complex to the sanctum sanctorum of the shrine where Sri Lord Venkateswara Swami is there may take 30 minutes or more. And then you have the darshan of the Lord, the self-manifested deity of Lord Venkateswara. He appears to you, radiant, majestic. A moment that erases every hardship, worry, and every weight carried up the hill. 7. After darshan, devotees receive the iconic free laddu prasadam and may enjoy the sanctified meal offered in Tirumala, which itself is a great institution offering food every day to thousands and thousands of pilgrims, including breakfast, lunch, and dinner, all free of cost. The meal here is free, simple, and sacred. As you begin your descent, filled with spiritual grace and quiet joy, one question rises softly in your heart. Govinda, when shall I return again? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and those in between, I thank you for being here. I hope this video is helpful to you. Govinda.